Expectations are difficult, and sometimes spirit comes to us and asks us to adjust our expectations, which is even more difficult because if you're like me, you feel like being asked to adjust your expectations means you're going to get disappointed. And that's just the innate kind of energetic feeling that I get from it. And it has taken me a while because, on a logical level, I know that what I am being asked to do is, when those cards appear, is acknowledge the fact that whatever is taking a long time to manifest, whatever I am trying to create, to do, to succeed in, is going to be better than anything I could have imagined. And that releasing those expectations is essentially releasing control. It's stop holding on so tightly to the way you think things should happen, the way you think things should look, and let it happen naturally, let it happen in a beautiful manner, and let it be even better than anything I could picture. However, when I get a card like this that says trust your angels, let go of your expectations of how your dreams will come true, trust that heaven has the perfect plan. For whatever reason, I interpret that as my angels being lower your expectations. And I know that's not it. Same thing when I get blessing in disguise. Now it says, be patient, have faith that your angels have the situation under control. What will come is far better than you dared to dream. If you read the description, it talks about releasing and adjusting expectations. Same thing with your prayers are being answered, prayers are being received by the divine, answers will come soon, although perhaps in forms you didn't expect. So it's funny because there are two forces at work here. There's the energetic feeling of, oh, things aren't going to work out the way I wanted, and I'm going to be disappointed. But logically, I know that I'm being told that things will be better than I expected, but they may not unfold in the way I think it's going to happen. And if you're curious, these are from the Archangel Michael Sword of Light deck, these specific cards. So, what do you do in those situations? Substitute a different word for expectation. More often than I think the word that could be substituted is control. Um, Stop controlling the situation. Stop trying to envision the situation a certain way. Surrender. Let us take control. Let me see if I can. We've got it. Trust us. Trust in God. Trust in the angels. And everything's going to be okay. The same thing, blessings in disguise. These are from the Angels and Auras Oracle deck. Blessings in disguise. These two cards had nothing about expectations, because if you get this card upright, it's trust, revelation, significance, surprise. Inverted, it's angst, unaware. Oh, significance, expectation. It does have expectation. For one is law of attraction. It's action, thought, feeling, diligence. Quitting, obsession, depression, sloppy. Basically, what all of these cards are saying, whether you're working with the law of attraction, you're trying to channel your blessings, you're praying about it, whatever it is, you are essentially working with the universe to manifest something. And if you hold so tightly to the outcome and you focus on it's not here yet, you focus on the way it should unfold, the way things should be, you're blocking it. You are not allowing your angels, God, source, the universe, your guides to give it to you in the most beautiful and surprising way. And this was a conversation I had with myself late one night. And I'm like, how do I let that go? What word do I substitute? And I really do think a lot of times it has to do with control. if you've always felt like things are out of control, or you've just held on either for survival mode or situations where you needed that control in order to feel safe, letting go, and essentially letting go and letting God kind of handle it. This is very strange, but this phrase works for me. It's render unto Caesar that which is Caesar's. And I remembered it one day, and I was like, okay, surrender unto God, or render unto God that which is God's. You have to let go. You have to let go of those expectations, whether it's, you want to say it's control, whether you want to say it's perceptions, whether you want to say it's thoughts, patterns, outcomes, whatever word you need to start substituting for expectations that helps you loosen that control a little bit, surrender it a little bit better, surrender it a little bit more. Focus on that. I know it's something I struggle with, and I was talking to my stuffed animal at the time, and I'm like, how do I let this go? Because I know what this feels like energetically. It means disappointment. We have been conditioned that when people say adjust your expectations, it's not going to happen the way you think, it generally means you're going to be disappointed. From an energetic standpoint, from a spiritual standpoint, from a prayer standpoint, it doesn't matter what word you use. It's essentially the same system, I guess, the same energy. It's the law of attraction. It's the law of manifestation. In some respects, it's the law of detachment, because you ask for it, it's given, it's done. Now you have to figure out a way to detach yourself enough from the situation to allow it to come in. And that's difficult because we have expectations. We know what we want, especially when it's something you want with with every fiber of your being. It's very difficult to surrender. It's very difficult to not want to glom on, to sink your little claws in and be like, no, this is what I want. And it's like, but you're going to get it. And it's going to be better than you realize. Let go. Just let it go. And if it takes repeating to yourself 100 times a day, angels, I surrender this to you. Source, I surrender this to you. I surrender this to the universe. I'm doing the best I can. I'm trying to surrender. I'm releasing my expectations. However you need to word it to get through your day, to repeat it over and over and over again in that moment, so that you're not like, but, 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 but. It's okay. It's okay. Figure out a way to change the language to match the energy. That's really the best advice I can give you, because I know I slide into this myself, and I have to be like, no, don't do that. You have to have self-awareness enough to be like, oh, wait, no, I'm doing it again. Like, I let go, I surrender, take it away. If you have to, ask Archangel Michael to cut cords of attachment. That's really good. He can cut the cords of attachment to outcomes, to situations, to people, to expectations. What's also very good is if you call in Archangel Azrael. Yes, he is the Archangel of the dead, but he is also, or the Archangel of death. Death is also an ending. And you might be like, but I don't want endings. No, but you want to transmute that energy. So you want to let go of whatever your current situation is, to allow in the new situation, to allow in that abundance, and he can help you to let go, to allow that ending to happen naturally. Archangel Jeremiah is also good. He is the Archangel of life reviews, and he can also step in and kind of help you to transmute that connection, those expectations, whatever it is you're holding on to so tightly. Those three archangels can help you to just transmute that desire so that you can step into your soul purpose. You can step into the new, you can step into the abundance, whatever it is you're trying to manifest. Allow the soulmate, to come in, allow the business partners or the new friends, whatever it is you're trying to manifest, allow the house to come in, allow the rental to come in, allow the creative abundance, the financial abundance, the abundance of health, of, whatever it is you're trying to focus on, whatever you're trying to call in, uh, letting go and letting a situation end, adjusting expectations, and focusing on the good, giving gratitude, focusing on that you are maybe being protected from something, because blessings in disguise comes up twice, that you are being protected from something. Maybe you're not ready for something, and that's why it's taking a little while. You may have lessons you need to learn. Maybe you have to forgive, you have to let go. There's something else going on. Maybe if you're trying to manifest a thing or a person, the house isn't ready yet. The new job's not quite ready yet. The person's not ready yet. There are things that they have to go through, and this waiting period, this in-between period you are stuck in, is a blessing in disguise. It's allowing you the opportunity to get your head screwed back on and to release control. And Lord above, don't I know how hard it is. It's very difficult to adjust those expectations. But I know there has to be a way to get the logical mind and the energetic mind in alignment and in sync. And I think that's changing the language, changing the words that are used. And you fortunately or unfortunately, have to figure out what words are best used for you. Because I know that's something I have struggled with on my own and still struggle with daily, because I'm like, I need to release control. How do I release control? I don't know how to do that. You just keep saying, I surrender this to God. So angels, you take this. Guardian angels, you handle this. Spirit team ancestors, you handle this. Just keep handing it off. And then allow that kind of calmness to wash over you. I wish you the best. I hope this helps. I hope this maybe answers a question or a perspective that you're like, why is this not happening? It's the language we use, and sometimes the energetic mind and the logical mind don't meet. And we have to figure out how to change the frequency, change the language, change the perceptions that we have in order that so that they can effectively work together to create what it is we're looking for, and to allow us to allow in that which we are so worthy of. So take care. I'll see you again soon. Bye.